Hey, Allie.
BA, the Raptors are just happy to be back.
Man, these terrific fans miss them too, Allie. Thanks. And as the year comes to a close, let's take a look at how the Rookie of the Year race is going. Still lots of games to go in the new year, but here's where the rookies rank right now. You take a look at Bradley. We're about halfway through the season now, and he's outside of the top 5 spots. But he's been playing really well, and there's plenty of games left to go.
And he's performed well so far, already proving to be an effective player for his team.
Hey, top 10, considering the strength of the rookie class, that's an accomplishment. But we're midway through the season. Let's see how he finishes.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. They've got LaMelo Ball, and it's Bradley in at the 5. And for Toronto, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jackson. And it's Clutch in at the 5 down low. Stolen by Jackson! And the dunk by Jackson.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then it...
Sweet move.
My goodness!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Clutch. An easy 2 on the layup. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. That's the Miracle Man. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Patterson. Jacks up a 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Patterson's got 5. Well, Smitty, the NBA has been adjusting the start times for games, trying to find the right balance. How does that impact players, you think?
I think for players, BA, they definitely notice the changes at first. But these players are resilient. They get used to it pretty quickly.
Antetokounmpo outside. Over to the wing. The 3 ball. Patterson can't hit. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Ball. To the inside. Snow. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Patterson. In his last outing, he had 11 points.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Into the lane. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line.
An MVP caliber talent, the rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
Here's Archibald. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road squad. Not bad, but haven't been able to make the leap into the upper echelon of teams. Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. From 11 feet away, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's the chosen one, and he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Ball stolen. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the left wing. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's the chosen one. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Miracle Man. Wow! Crazy good!
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
They've got Cunningham, and it's Insanity in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Knocks it loose. Johnson missed inside.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Miracle Man. Knocks down the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Archibald, good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Snow. Back to Ball. Here's Bradley. Ball outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Miracle Man. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 9.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break.
Attack!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Sampson. No good, a bit long that time. The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Out to the wing and out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
And he stays with it. That shot is good by O'Neal. And Toronto calls time here. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
With the drive.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Raptors on the break.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Oh, wow!
He went way up. Goodness.
Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Bradley. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Jackson. Antetokounmpo up top. Hounded by Ball. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Snow. To the middle. Here's Bradley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Raptors leading by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. From the get-go, it was Toronto coming out strong. A smoldering performance for them early as they shut down everything defensively and were clicking on offense, going 10-0 to start. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what you see out there?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to it.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, the Pelicans shooting has been incredible, 72%. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. We've got Ball, and it's Speedy in at the 2. Pass to Ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Clutch. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's O'Neal, defended by Jackson. Here's Bradley. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bradley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing that.
Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's O'Neal. Basket's good. O'Neal's got his 2nd basket.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
Sampson, he's checked in for Toronto. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. He goes up, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
To the wing, right side. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Bradley's got 8 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Miracle Man. Clock at 6. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
At the line for your Raptors, Miracle Man, shooting 1.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
New Orleans ball.
A peek now at our rookie leaderboard to see who led the way in steals this past month. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Pelicans making a switch here. MP's checked in. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's the Prophet. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
But the reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
1:19 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Big Daddy. And another basket for New Orleans.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Pass to Insanity. Lets it fly. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And the Raptors making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Ball, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Ball with a steal. And he lobs it up top.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to the Prophet. The three is up. And again, no good by Toronto. And they're pushing it up. Such a wide open look.
Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And for Toronto, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Cunningham is out there with Jackson, and it's insanity in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to MP. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Patterson.
Oh my goodness. Wow, what a play. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Archibald. That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Jackson. That one falls. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Lets the 3 fly, sinks the tray.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Patterson. Here's Cunningham. O'Neal pulls it in. And for many years, we heard that the great 7-footers went extinct. But you have the MVP in Jokic, Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis. Maybe it was just a temporary lull.
Well, it kind of was. I think, B.A., the game went to outside in, and now with these guys, they're making the game come back to inside out, and I am loving it.
Here's Patterson. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Antetokounmpo with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Patterson. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's the Prophet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
At the line for your Raptors, number 24.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
From downtown. Here's Patterson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Snow. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Checking in for the Pelicans.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's the monster. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Here's the kid.
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Down low. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
That's showing no fear right there. Defender's got the size advantage, and he still managed to lay it in.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
He's got the height advantage in that matchup, and he's going to look to exploit it.
And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Here's the kid.
Did you see that? Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Blocked! And they'll keep possession. Jackson finds Doncic. 5 on the clock. Here's the kid. Tries yet again. Siakam. Pass to the great. Here's the chosen one. And another three for New Orleans. Here's the kid. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.